I have something I need your help with. Actually, I have two things. And the first thing is we have a pretty big announcement coming up on September 8th. And it's also our first main video, which is going to be pretty amazing. This main series coming up, it's definitely going to be one to watch for sure. But I have a deadline that I'm shooting for, and I'm hoping to be able to announce it on September 8th. So I need you guys to definitely come tune in Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Watch that video, because I think you guys are going to like it. And the other thing I want to talk to you about is we created a Facebook group. If you didn't already know, we created a group called UTV Trail Talk. It's a Facebook group that you can join, and it's not just for Can-Ams, it's for everybody. We can talk about different trail systems, what trail systems you like the best, trail closures, all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. We want to grow this page to be like the centralized location of just awesomeness. We can talk about side-by-sides, the new side-by-sides that just came out, the parts that we trust and believe in, just pretty much anything side-by-side related, really. So definitely want to go over. You can still go to our the Can-Am Crew Facebook page. In the About section, you can click on our group there, or you can just type it into the search bar. It's called UTV Trail Talk. You can find it there too. But do us a favor, help us grow that group into something awesome. It's growing pretty quick, and we're hoping that it's just another way for us to be able to interact with you guys real time, answer some questions, spread some of our knowledge of riding in 25 or 30 different states. And I think we're up to a little over 35,000 trail miles right now, which is pretty wild to think. So we're hoping to be able to spread some of our knowledge, and everybody else that's joining the group, everybody brings something to the table. So definitely want to join that group. Come back September 8th for the announcement. You guys are going to like it. I'm going to like it. You're going to like it. It's a win-win. And I'm going to need your help, and I'll tell you why in that video when we do the announcement. So let's get into this video. We have some really cool upgrades for Tim's machine, and another pretty wild build on another one. So we'll see you in this video. Okay, this is up next on the chopping block, but it's not here for a cage because it already has one. You guys might have seen this in a previous build that we've done. I think we caught it on camera. It's back for some add-ons, we'll say. He rolled it. He wants a new roof and a new light bar put on. Got a little bit dented there, so we're going to put a new one of those on for him. He has a light bar right here. We're going to throw that on for him. And what we're going to do is we're going to make some sidebars, kind of like an XOXO type design. So we're gonna attach into here somewhere with a bung, obviously, so this can still be removable. And we're gonna come down here. We're gonna attach into his SBC down here, and we're gonna come back up and attach into here. He wants to be able to save the plastic, so when he rubs up against something, that's just gonna be the bar and not plastic. We've never done one of those, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Another thing that we need to do is he wants some marker lights wired into that Switch Pro box. And the biggest reason it is here is because he ripped his frame. You guys can see that tire. So what we did back here, it had the stock pull plate on it. And we built this bumper and we bolted it into the stock pull plate. Well, he wanted to get aftermarket rods and a pull plate, and this design of the bumper wouldn't fit on the pull plate, so he cut it off and he bolted this into the frame, which probably not the best idea, but sometimes you just gotta learn a little bit of the hard way, So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this bumper off here. And we're gonna make a new one of these to go in up here, and then we're gonna put a new pull plate on, and we're gonna fix this frame for him. That'll probably be, probably the biggest part of the job. But the pull plate here, you know, it puts all 6 of these bolts together in one plate, so you know one can't move. So if you take a hard enough hit on here, you know, this is just thin, you know, 16, it's probably 18 gauge material, maybe even less than 18 gauge. But yeah, so I don't recommend doing that. Radius rods definitely need to go into the pull plate for strength, but you live and you learn, you know. We'll take care of them. So we're going to cut this off. We're going to take this into the frame. We're going to put a new pull plate on, which he has right here. We'll see which one he has. Probably the same one, CA, I think. He's got a lot of CA goodies on this. Yeah, nice CA. So he's got some CA arms which weren't on it the last time. So I think we're going to get right into it. What we're going to do is I'm probably going to jack up the back end. I'm waiting on some tubing, so I can't start that yet. So we're going to take this rear bumper off. We're going to take the pull plate off. We'll let them hang. I'm going to straighten it up. I'm going to weld it. And I'm probably going to plate it. So we'll get them fixed up here. That's what we'll be back with next. Alright, a couple 18mm bolts or nuts. Pull that out of the way. We're going to punch this back in with a hammer. We're going to clean this paint off first. That way we can get a good weld on there. And then we're probably going to plate this just to strengthen it up since it's already been hurt once. So we'll put this in. We'll take this wire wheel here. We'll clean off the edges. We'll get a bead around it. We'll sand it, and then I'll get a thin, because I want to use real thin material to strengthen it. That way, when the pull plate goes back on, it's not held weird. You know, 1/16 or so isn't gonna matter. All right, piece made. I'm gonna get it welded in the whole way around. I'm gonna have to do it real slow so it doesn't get too hot. And once that's on, we'll get it cleaned up, and we'll be able to put that back on. Looks like we got some FedEx stuff coming here. We'll be back with this done though, and hopefully some goodies. Alright, patch job done. Now all I gotta do is make a plate that'll go in here, 2 holes. We're gonna modify that to bolt into a plate that goes right in there. Or I might just use the tubes, I'm not sure yet. I prefer the plates, you know, it's a little bit stronger. So we'll probably, I think I have some 3/16 over there, we'll use 3/16 or 1/4. And then once that's done, we'll cut this right off here. We'll add some longer tubes to it, weld it together. We'll bolt it back on, and then we can move on to a new roof sheet, which I can't get until tomorrow. So once I get the roof sheet, we can paint it, drill it, throw it on, and then we'll work on these sideboards, which I think is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to start working on the sides, the side tubes to protect his plastic now. I was doing a little bit of research. I was originally going to try to go into those holes there, but I was looking on their website and they actually weld tubes to theirs as an option. So if they do it, it should be okay to hold up. I wasn't sure if it was going to be strong enough, but if they do it, surely it should hold up. So I think what we're going to do, and it's going to make life a lot easier for everybody, is that way if you ever want to remove that, you don't have to worry about taking these off or the bolts inside there through the frame. So I think I'm probably going to weld two little standoffs on it here, and then I'll weld the bar along the bottom, and then I'll connect into it. I want to put a cage bung in there similar to this. That way it can be taken on or off if anything needs to be replaced. You know, if you want to replace this, you don't have to scrap that whole piece. You can just unbolt the bung here, replace this piece, you're good to go. Or, you know, replace this piece because there'll be a bung there to here, or something along that. I think that would be the best route. Got a package today. Taking a break from this. This is what we have so far. But
oh, you're gonna put me on camera again like this?
Can't tell. You can't tell that you're green.
You just can't tell.
Not from this distance. Not from this distance you can't. Where are the other blankets?
See it on my eyelash.
Where are the other blankets? These blankets. These are the fireproof blankets we've been using. They're fiberglass and they're miserable to work with because they're so itchy and they're just plain miserable. So we upgraded to very expensive leather to protect the machines, and they're not itchy. Is there one or two?
Two.
Fireproof welding blankets. They're gonna be so nice. They're not gonna get crazy itchy. They don't have the other one. This is a 6x6 Steiner Industries.
That's for like the main area, and then this is when we like do the front and back. Oh yeah, you should
That's
holler.
nice.
Your dad's out there. You should holler on Carl.
3x4.
Check these out.
Here, hold this.
You'll be over here napping.
Perfect. Okay, we cover it up.
Without getting all itchy.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
It's definitely the way to go. Several $100 investment, but
Worth it.
definitely worth it. Steiner Industries, Chicago, Illinois.
Ta-da.
I like it. Much better. Throw those stupid fiberglass ones away. We don't even like touching it. Look at it. It's like it just gets all over you, and it's so itchy and irritating. And they have some holes in them too. This is definitely a way to go. This is what we have so far.
We'll put one of these down in the living room.
I lost that round piece. Oh, it's over here getting ready to be coped. So I have that piece there that I'm going to cope. It goes here and welds into that. And then there's a bung here where the cage can still be removable. And then we have the rounded, you know, make it look nice. Not a blunt surface, something will rub off of it. And it comes back to a, what would we take that to? 55?
Yes.
And that's going to come up.
There'll be a bung there.
Yeah, there'll be a bung there. And then Sherry cut the other, or no, we didn't do the back pieces yet. This is for that piece, but I'll show you what I mean. So this is down there. And then it's going to come up. Be a bung there. We're going to come up and make some fancy bends there into the rear bumper. Kind of like this. Yeah, you get that? Mm-hmm.
Here he comes.
Down to the installation on this beautiful painted piece.
Okay.
How perfect is it?
I've got to do it all with one hand.
Well, you're not pointing the camera in the right direction.
It's your pretty face.
Multitask. I got the back. Moving right along.
Huh?
Talking to the camera. Got the back bumper on. Did some touch-up paint on it. You guys saw earlier we finished the full plate area. Got this side pretty much on. Still have to bolt the front here. Sherry's getting these last couple bolts put in. See, we welded this to that, so we repainted all that. You can see it's sun bleached. This is the original paint that we used. I like it. Okay. Just got to get a couple bolts in that one, and then we'll move on to the other side. And then we just got to cut out the roof, drill the holes, paint it, put it back on. We'll be good to go. Alright, so Tim's machine is in here to have some repairs done to it. He's going to change a few things, and he did change a few things already, and we have a few days to do it because we have other builds to do and we're getting ready to go riding. But I'll run down through the list. I'll tell you a little bit about his machine. I'm not really sure that we did like an in-depth on his, so while it's here, we'll let you know.
Look at Tim done with all his parts.
He's got a lot of new parts going on. So we'll start with the front. It has a cage that we built that I'm sure you probably saw on the channel already before. He has 4.3 wheels, System 3, 32 Zills. He's running a Smart Spool 33 spline diff with Cobra axles, shock therapy limit straps. It's a 23 Turbo RR XDS, so 64-inch machine. It's got CT uppers and lowers. It has triple X seats. He just put on the SBC rock sliders. He had SH tube. Yeah, super ATV trailing arms. CT radius rods. CT pull plate.
Tim found him in our yard. Wow.
Was that 17?
That'd have been a Cooper boy, probably.
And the 3/8 ratchet. Or that it was on a machine when we drove it to the garage.
Possible, yeah. We're getting ready to cut the back end off of this. We're modifying this. We're going to take this top bar off. We're going to take this off. We're going to take this off. We're going to take this off. We're going to build him a quick bed delete here. We're going to go from here to here and from the frame back to here. He wants to get rid of the plastic. He's tired of breaking it. Just got the new J-Star exhaust on here. This is the first black one that we've ever done. It's Cerakoted. You can check that out on our website. It looks amazing in there. He has a shock therapy springs. I think that's it. So he just added KWI, went through his clutches because his was hard to shift. So he got the float mod, got a bunch of other stuff done to it. We'll go over that. And he's getting ready to get a tune from Wayland. What all did you get done to the clutches, Tim? The float. Here, we'll break this. We'll break this box open and we'll be back with you. Helix, yeah. So he got, KWI said his outer primary sheave was junk. He did the float mod and what else? Clutch kit, float mod. Dang. New KWI Helix.
They put new big rollers in it.
Oh, you got different.
That comes with the float mod. Big rollers.
Okay. That's pretty sweet.
And they do the PD fix. They do something to the spring cup.
Okay.
That's in the float
We'll
kit
definitely have to keep you posted on how this does. Oh, look at that. You can definitely tell that's new.
Yeah, that's, I guess this whole new piece. I'm guessing this. And that's the new, their clutch, their adjustable magnets and stuff. Has different clicks. So,
Okay.
We'll have to figure all that out.
Hopefully that stops the hard shifting. We'll find out because I just put a P drive in mine. I'm not sure if that will be in this same video or if this is going to be a different video, but we'll see how that goes. But the clutch kit's going to go in there. We got this box. I don't know. We had this box we were going to put in Aftermath and we never did. So we're gonna put it on his back here. So it has a box. Cobra level 3 rear axles. I think I covered the shock therapy springs. So that's the gist of this. We're gonna start cutting into his back end, and we'll probably use the little Milwaukee saw. We'll cut it here, start cutting back there and get some of this out of the way, and then start building. We're probably gonna cut this, flip this up. Oh yeah, he's getting doors too. I forgot to tell you, he's getting doors. And for the doors, UH ultra high, yeah, UHMW, UH. The skid plate stuff is going on those doors. Skid plate. I have some that I was gonna put for my rock sliders. Never did, but it's something like this. This is what's going on his doors. Ultra high molecular stuff is what he's putting on his, so that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. That ought to be really nice. They won't get dented. We think that it's just gonna slide. You know, it'll get pushed in a little bit, come back out. We'll keep you posted on all this stuff as we ride. So for now, we're gonna get the back end of this cut off, and then we'll start building it back together. We're back in action. We're getting the back started here. We put a bung here. We're gonna weld it to here. So this whole assembly will be part of the rear bumper. So that's how we have it attached in. What Sherry's doing now is she's getting this bar down here bent. So we're gonna do a similar bend here. We did this one to 25 degrees. Thinking that one's going to be a 30. So we're going to put this bung here like that, just like zip ties. We're going to come out and bend in, and we're going to connect it right here, and then we'll do the same for over there, and that will be his bed delete. It's looking really good. It's matching the radius of the cage. It bends down in. It's looking mean. We have the seats out. We're going to start the doors. We got to get these chalked off here because we're not using those anymore. And then where this bar comes in, we're going to keep that with the door. So that'll be next. See how it fits. Yeah. That's really stinking close right there. You have it for a sec? I like it. Okay, I think we do need to go a little bit more with the bend. And say like another 5. Yeah, take it another 5. All right. Back end's tacked. Get a good look at it here. I love it. What I like about it is that it doesn't look like it was added after the fact. It flows, it looks nice. I like it. Next up is the doors, and we're going to follow this line through the door to make it all look like one level. Next step is fitting the door. This is what we have so far. Got the front piece on, have the hinges on. This is the brace. It follows the line all the way through. And I'm getting ready to cope this down here into that. And then we got to connect the top and the bottom pieces. And this side of the door frame will be done. And then we'll move on to the other door. We'll get some stuff going. And I think his UHMW is up here somewhere. I'll see if I can find it, get it unboxed, and we'll be able to show you that. Okay, this is the UHMW material I was telling you about that we're cutting his doors out with.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm gonna add this, I think, to end it like right here.
Yeah, good idea. Want to hold that up for them? Oh, we got their latches on. Can I open this?
Mm-hmm.
There's the latches.
Pretty sweet.
Yep, goes into there. Go ahead and shut it. Yep. Alright, and this is what this... What is this? 3/8 thick, I think?
That's pretty thick.
Yeah.
Mark
Right there, look at that. UHMW for a door.
It looks really good.
It does. You really don't even notice that it's skid plate material.
Yeah.
He ordered 2x4 sheets. I don't know where from, but there were 2x4 sheets. And this side over here is ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna cut out, that's the door for over here. I'm gonna cut that out. We're gonna fit it in. We're gonna do the same thing over there. And there's enough leftover material from here that we can do back here in UHMW too. So it'll all, this whole side will be skid plate material. It's 3/8 inch. I'll show you the latch. Gotta tighten that Loctite it. You get the idea. It goes in. Locked in, good to go. We plated this 1/4 inch steel, 3/16 to these. Go in there. Lock solid. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. Got this welded back here. That's all welded up. I gotta weld this yet. This is, you know, the bung to here, and then there's a bung to the cage. The rest is all welded, ready to rock and roll. I have a plate back here for back there. I gotta clean it up, drill the holes in it. We'll get a box mounted back there. It's coming together. Okay, Sherry, tell us what you're doing here.
We're gonna make an insert for behind this to fill in the gap. You can only see it from the front.
So as you can see, there's a little gap right
This
here.
will go in there.
And that's gonna go in there, kind of like a filler piece. So nothing gets, you know, caught in there. Mud doesn't get packed in. And then we'll bolt. Obviously, we'll just bolt all the way through this and cinch them all together through there. Should work out pretty good.
Yeah.
And there you go. Void filled. These two bolts go through this metal, through the spacer, through this, and it bolts in there so it can never move. Here's the doors. SB sliders used to go this way, now they go up. Tomorrow we paint, fit the other door over there, paint this door, paint this. These are staying where they are, obviously, and then we'll get you a final look. Alright, pretty much a finished product here. I gotta show you. Check it out. Painted, bolted on, ready to go. Brake light is on. And what Sherry is doing right now is adding some C-deck to the inside of the box that we bolted on the back, so nothing rattles or anything like that. That was my idea. Let me see in there.
I'm good. So I can barely see. Did you get it?
I like it, looks good. Made a mounting plate down here to bolt it on. Bed delete's finished. Show you the latch. Latch here, how it goes in. I'll show you how it shuts. There you go. So this project is done. You can see the thickness of that. I think it's 3/8. Let's see the other side. Kind of painted. We want to follow this body line all the way back. I think it turned out really nice. You'll be seeing it on the videos soon. Emma,
Hello.
sign us off.
Thank you to all of our subscribers and patrons, and check out our website for merch. And yeah, I'm getting there. And subscribe and like and click the bell for more notifications so you can come back and watch the next video.
Some awesome merch.
Yeah, I just said that.
From where?
From the canamcrew.com.
And all these people.
Yeah, all these people.
Who are they?
Our sponsors and patrons and stuff.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.